Mariners walk it off for their 5th straight win. The Columbia Cup is wrapping up in the Tri-Cities today, and Miss Home Street driver Jimmy Shane is hoping to keep his winning streak alive. Shane took the top spot in Saturday's first heat, and he's back on the water for the final races today. KIRO 7's Steve Rabel caught up with Shane a few weeks ago to talk about the risk and reward of pushing the Home Street Hydro to the limit.
I joke, but there is a lot of pressure when it comes to that race weekend. You have to perform.
His resume speaks for itself.
I am more focused and dedicated than I ever have been in this sport as my role as a driver for the Miss Home Street. And this season could not have started out any better.
Five-time H1 champion Jimmy Shane returns to Seafair on Sunday with redemption on his mind after a disappointing finish last season.
2018 was very challenging. Learned a lot. We also learned some lessons that we didn't want to repeat, like getting a penalty in the final heat at Seafair when you have the fastest boat, and that was a tough pill to swallow.
Tough lessons to learn in front of a hometown crowd, but Jimmy Shane fully understands the risk and reward it takes to win the Cup.
That I feel like I do a very good job of balancing pushing risk and pushing things to the limit. And then that's what racing is all about. You have to race on the edge, you have to live on the edge, and as a driver you have to push the boat to the limits. When people exceed those limits, that's when you get that thrill of a blowover.
But racing aside, Jimmy knows he's here for a bigger purpose.
I feel it's partly my job too to help bring the awareness of the sport back, and by doing and accomplishing these goals, hopefully the younger generation is going to latch on to this and realize what a unique motorsport this is. What people really need to come down and see is that community involvement of the sport and how we reach out to not only the generations that have seen this for years and years, but when you see and come back to the dock and you see a young kid and their eyes just light up that they just watched a boat run 200 miles an hour, it's something that they will remember for a very long time.
Such a big weekend for the Tri-Cities with the Hydro.